Hi everyone, it's Simba Monkey, and I just thought I'd come at you from my room. I don't know if you've noticed from the last time that you saw my background that there's a new bag over here. This is really hard. Yeah, over there. Well, school started up already, and this is going to be a direct right from YouTube thing, so I'm sorry if I mess up or be stupid or anything. And so yeah, so I thought I'd fill you in on what college life is like from my first week. From the very first day, I met a new buddy of mine. His YouTube name is Mr. Awkward, and he posts videos called iGab. He just started it. It's a really cool series from the first video. Anyways, so yeah, that was really cool, and I watched that and everything. And so I met him on the first day, and then I hung out with my old buddies and my boyfriend Matthew. And the very first day was very kind of intense, I guess, because you're scared. It's the first day of college. You have to know where you're going. You have to figure this out. But the first day was more like orientation. It was really cool, and pretty much what I did was I didn't have mine until 10:30, so I just went down these stairs and everything into this little studio where there was like 90 people surrounding me and probably 10 teachers and a couple of third years, and they were just talking about what it would be like, kind of thing. And a very brief format, because later on in the week we'd have a extended format. And then my buddies like Matthew and Devin and stuff like that, they had theirs at like 10, I think it was. And so then they went off on their own and everything and did theirs. And after that there was a president's orientation thing, so then me and my new buddy, Mr. Awkward, went there, and it was supposed to be the whole first years and media entertainment, and every, I guess, group was supposed to be represented there, but not a lot of people went. I know my buddies didn't know about it, but my class, like the broadcasting people, went because of the fact that we were told by our teachers that we were going as a group, and so we wore our orange shirts and stuff like that, and went. And I'll show you my orange shirt later. And so then we went, and there was a really cool orientation, met presidents, important people, stuff like that. People talked about different handshakes, so I did different handshakes with different people, like there's this, and then there's this, and just a whole bunch of them, and then there's that. He was just showing us different handshakes, and it was really cool. It was really weird for the first day, but it was cool. And after that, you could go outside, and there was a whole bunch of food trucks, and if you give them your student ID, which is your one card, if you give them that, then they'll give you a little food voucher that says that, actually I have one, I'm just going to keep talking while I'm looking for it, that pretty much says that you can get your food for free. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, this is the food voucher and stuff like that, and then it entitles you to all these awesome stuff. And that was for the first 2 days, so that was pretty cool. And then I went and got my student ID and everything, and then I pretty much just hung around the school, and then hung out with Matthew and my buddy and stuff like that, Devin. And yeah, so that was my first day of college. With being in college and stuff, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but the program I'm into is broadcasting television, because what I want to be is a video editor. Now, the thing that kind of sucks about, I guess, my college course that I'm in is the fact that I had to get this, a MacBook Pro, which, one, I'm only stressing out kind of how heavy it is, because it's heavy with the power cord and in the box and everything, but actually the MacBook's not that heavy. Like, I don't know, I think this computer's maybe lighter or maybe heavier. I'm not sure. I haven't really weighed them out. But yeah. So I have to get lots of books. I had to get a MacBook. I had to get like tons of stuff. I got my schedule, which I highlighted and stuff, so I can figure out where I'm going. And the kind of cool thing is, but also the sucky thing is, that there's real big gaps. Now, I don't know, like, half is going to be confusing, but it's like, okay, so I carried it out. So my one class starts at 9, goes all the way to 11. I have a huge gap until 4:30. And this is constant, like, well, except for Tuesday. Tuesday's a really nice day, because it's like, okay, 2 morning classes, nothing. And it kind of does that, and it's nice, but I'd rather have this, where there's 2 classes right next to each other, and then maybe a break here and there. But it's not like that, and I wish it was, because honestly, I like that better than the big, huge gaps that I'm getting. So, like, for Monday, for example, I have to be at school for 9, and then I can leave, and then have to come back for school for 4:30. I don't know. In my honest opinion, it kind of sucks, but I know probably a lot of people will enjoy it, so then they can get extra hours of work and stuff like that, which is not too bad, because then I can work on projects for hours, which isn't so bad. Yeah, and so college is really fun. I haven't had my actual first classes yet. I'll have them on Monday, because I had an orientation week where there was like different things we had to go to and stuff like that. And if we went to these different things, like if we went to 5 of these things, then we got 5%. We can get 5% for any course. So say if I'm getting like a 60 in one class, not course, class. If I'm getting 60 in one class, then I can add on the 5% and get 65. So it's not so bad, and it's a really cool thing, and it was just like, some of the stuff was mandatory, obviously, and some wasn't, so I was like, okay. So we had a boot camp on the Monday. We had, on the Tuesday, we had the orientation. So we got a little check for going to the orientation. On the Wednesday, we had boot camp, which was a very big overview of exactly what we were doing for the next 3 years, pretty much. On the Thursday, it was like a Katie cook-off, and pretty much a teacher from every department in the media and entertainment department pretty much had made their specialty Katie. And out of all of them, I like this one, which was simple and plain, but it was the best, I find, it was just hot dogs and wieners. There's one person who had macaroni and cheese, hot dogs and wieners, sorry, mac and hot dogs, not hot dogs and wieners. One person had lettuce, tomato, and mac and cheese. There was another person who had, like, cheese sauce, bacon bits, and mac and cheese, and then there's one girl where I didn't want to touch it at all, and I was really afraid for what it was, because she was saying all these spices and all these things she put in it, and then all I saw was Frank's Red Hot sauce, and I saw her pouring it in. I'm like, don't want to go there. So I kind of put my ticket in for the girl with the mac and cheese and hot dogs, which was good, and I like it, and it was simple, but it was good, and not, like, scary. And yeah, and then after that we had a citywide tour, which I know the city already, but it was kind of cool because we got to go to the radio stations and TV stations and stuff like that. So it was really cool, and I should probably head to bed because I've got classes in the morning and I don't want to be late, and I still need a shower. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned because I'll tell you more about my college life and experiences and stuff like that. Oh, also, stay tuned. This might be gone. Thanks guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.